go first. About that whole using global warming to enslave humanity thing, I think we'll be okay if we genetically engineer a huge hero and have him protect the Earth. I give you the superhero Global Man!
Not even anime is safe from the bodacious power of America. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks from the top 10 Americans in anime.
It's all about attitude with me, man. Go big or you go home!
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll only be considering individuals that hail from the United States. Those from Britain, however, will have to wait for another day. We're looking at you, Joestar.
わからんのだ。なんだってこんなことをする？この行為にどんな意味があるって言うんだ？
Number 10, Dan Eagleman, Guilty Crown.
I know that I'm new around here, but I'm sure my gumshoe will be knocking you dead soon enough.
Let's start this list off right with the United Nations' first attempt to control Japan. In this sci-fi story, we are tossed directly into an ongoing feud by the UN's GHQ unit and the resistance group known as Funeral Parlor. A general in the GHQ, Dan Eagleman is an upbeat fellow who prefers to work with blinding patriotism.
Ready? Fire!
Despite his lazy tendencies, he's rather resourceful in the use of his supplies. For instance, he flipped his anti-air missiles sideways to use them to strike an enemy straight ahead, instead of from above.
The Dragoons are ready to be fired sideways, sir.
Right on, guys. That was some good hustle. And call me Dan, remember?
While he initially appears as an enemy to Funeral Parlor, his chivalry meant we couldn't help but love his unshakable will. What a guy. Number 9, Alexandra Garcia, Kuroko's Basketball. Trust an American to teach you a thing or two about basketball.
Tiger, you came back? I missed you so much!
Beginning her basketball career at University of California, Los Angeles, Alexandra tore up the NCAA tournament bracket and garnered fame, which later followed her to the WNBA.
WNBA って女子のプロマジで
もう引退したけどな。
While she was forced to retire due to a vision-impairing illness, she was able to get back into the sport by teaching Kagami and Himuro. A rather flirty teacher at her best, she is able to hone the boys' skills all while teasing them just a tad. I gotta say, we wouldn't mind having a teacher like her.
日本の女子はキュートだね。
Number 8, Roy Fokker, Super Dimension Fortress Macross.
敵の空戦隊は撃退した。これより帰還する。
Do you need a chain-smoking ladies man, but can't find one? Well, don't look any further.
おい、ヒカル。だんだん俺に似てきたな。この野郎。
Initially becoming a stunt pilot after being dumped by his girlfriend, Roy quickly rose up in the ranks, eventually leading his own squadron known as the Skull Team. Roy later becomes series protagonist Hikaru Ichijio's senpai, earning his mutual respect and serving as a mentor of sorts when it comes to his training. An expert pilot and an even better tactician, it was rare that his team would be unable to complete their mission.
どうもありがとう。来た甲斐があったよ。
Number 7, Patricia Martin, Lucky Star.
よろしくです。私たち CD も出してるんだ。ほら。
Co-worker of Konata Izumi, Patricia is a transfer student from the United States who's just living the dream.
超著しいですね。本当だ、上手だね。
As an otaku at heart, she learned Japanese through her love of anime and manga, thus creating a rather stereotypical yet hilarious take on the Japanese language. Beyond this, she is also a massive fan of yaoi, or boy-on-boy manga stories. Perhaps one of the most beloved characters in all of Lucky Star, you can always look forward to seeing this weeb turn up. Number 6, Silva, Shaman King.
私は太古よりシャーマンファイトを取り仕切るパッチの民、シルバ。
Sometimes, judges need to intervene to prevent more bloodshed. Known as Silva of the 10 Patch Officiants, he's the judge and overseer of protagonist Yo Asakura.
見事な憑依合体だ。しかし、それでは私に指一本触れることはできない。
A powerful member of the Patch tribe, Silva is of Native American descent and is rather calm in most instances before chaos erupts. Unlike most judges, who need to be impartial, Silva intervenes quite often in order to keep the death count low. Originally beating up Yo until he figures out how to use the Oversoul technique, Silva stands amongst the most unique of teachers.
君はこの一撃で死ぬかもしれない。それでもシャーマンキングになりたいというのなら挑むがいい。
生か死かの選択。
Number 5, Barnaby Brooks Jr., Tiger and Bunny.
You gonna talk all day, old man? Or are we gonna get to work?
No way.
On one side, you have the fierce tiger, and on the other, you have the bunny.
And for the last time, stop calling me Bunny.
A hero without a secret identity, Bunny, also known as Barnaby Brooks Jr., is your go-to guy when you need a plan. With a focus on strategy instead of brute force, Brooks quickly rises to the top of the hero ranks.
This bright young man has just won the approval of the Justice Bureau, so you'll all be seeing a lot more of him.
Beloved by the public, feared by his enemies, loved by the ladies, Barnaby Brooks is a true American hero.
I'm telling you, it's him. It's Barnaby. Oh my god, he's gorgeous.
Doesn't that make your arm tired?
Number 4, Graham Acker, Gundam 00.
Get me a fully equipped flash.
Are you serious?